Hello, everyone. This is the Forex Traders Engage YouTube channel, and basically, what you're going to be learning is how to trade the currency markets. Excuse me. Now, this is a demo account with Pepperstone, and these are the pairs you can see with a few of them which are traded. And I just want to tell you that this is basically a setup of indicators and candles and everything, which is going to give you the bias of your trading. You can So basically, what you're going to learn today is how do you enter a trade and how do you exit a trade. So sorry for my voice. Now, what you need to understand is, first of all, is you need to know how do you take a trade based on these indicators. Now, it's important to these are known as the bubbles indicators. Okay, I'm trying to show you a clear setup. Okay, like you can see the setup out here. Yeah, this was yesterday after the New York. This is today morning actually, or wait a minute. Yeah, this was yesterday. It's the 5-minute. You got to always be using the 5-minute time frame, not the 15-minute time frame, so that you know the setups. Now this was an entry on the 5-minute. If you see a bubble setup like this, you can see that it's a bubble setup. As the minute it crosses this line from here, you buy and you hold till the histogram level continues to be green. Like if you bought here on this candle, you still hold it because this trade is valid because this is still green. Ignore this single red line. That's your first exit. You can exit if you want. This was around 9 to 10 pips from your rear, but you can still hold the trade. So what I'm going to be showing you is how do you enter setups and how do you exit trades. Like this GBP AUD was entered today here. You can see this bubble setup. It was entered here at this point, and it was you could have exited here, but you could have exited here also. You can see the histogram, it's green. But this is like you gotta practice a lot to really get this hang of it, to get the hang of it. Sorry. But now, so I'm just trying to show you some setups which they could be for 5 pips, they could be for 10 pips, they could be for 100 pips. It depends. Okay. It all depends on the setup and how many entries you're going to take. And when there is no proper bubble setup, you don't trade, you just wait for the right setup, because if the market is really flat, you can't do much. I'm trying to go back in time and show you some setups so you understand how you can trade and be profitable. There are a lot of trading courses out there, and a lot of people have done many, so have I, but it's hard to, you got to stick to one, because a lot of courses they charge you and you pay a lot of money and you don't end up learning. So watch this. This is the setup. Okay, this is the bubbles. If you don't understand the bubbles entries, you can just message in the comments below, and I'll guide you how do you set up a bubbles trade setup. so that you know how it's set up. All right, this is the bubble setup. The first thing, when you see this line, cutting this line on the upside, you enter here. If you want to zoom it a bit, here you go. You can see that this is the bubble setup. You enter here and you tally it with the histogram. It's green. You enter it. You buy. You ignore this first exit. Of course, you can exit for a few pips here with this big line, but you hold. If you typically hold it, you exit here. When the histogram changes to red, you had a few pips here for the day. It's good. Like if you're trading $1,000 account, be careful to use money management. Do not overtrade. Just use 0.05. This is not any advice. It's just something which you have to be cautious and careful about. You could use 0.01 also. It depends on your risk management, how much you're willing to lose. So it's if you use 1 mini, it's quite high. You could risk your account with 1 mini, but avoid doing that, because if you make a profit of $20-30, you can lose $20-30 or more, or much more. So I'm trying to show you setups for trades, which I'm showing you a setup on gold, so you can take a look how it works. It's something which is also tradable with this strategy and method. Okay, like you saw the bubbles here, you can see this. You sell here on this candle. You exit here. This green, you don't worry about this exit. You just exit when this histogram changes from red to green. Okay, so you exit. It's a very few pips, but it's in profit with minimum pullback, as you see. So that's on gold. And showing you something on the Euro USD, the Euro Yen, sorry. You see the setup? Remember, whenever there is a bubble setup, the blue line, the fluorescent blue line, is the 50 EMA. Do not enter when your price is nearing the 50 EMA. Okay, this is the 50 EMA. Sorry, this is the 50 EMA. This one, 50. You can see the setup here. This is the bubble setup. This is green. It's buy. You're still in the trade. You may make 5 pips. You may make 2 pips. You may make 1 pip. You may make 50 pips. Typically, you make 20-30 pips. You exit the trade. Okay. Now this is a very powerful method. As you can see, the profit is still showing here on the demo account. Okay. It's still running. I can book it if I want to, but typically I'm not, because on the GBP AUD, the histogram is still green. Okay, so I mean, it's kind of becoming red if you see before. So I can exit this trade now for a profit of $58. I shouldn't. Wait a minute. Hang on. Yeah, it's still green, so I'm still in the trade. Yeah. The vertical red bars, they are for first exit, second exit, third exits. Depends. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Depends on the moves. So just be focused, and you got to practice your strategy, and that's important to understand how it works and how the markets work. So without that, it's not easy. Yeah, and that's how it is. So you can also trade this from the 1 hour. It's more of a swing trade, and so I just want to give you excuse me, a heads up on how to how this works. 1 hour will be more profitable, but fewer trades. So typically, and you got to wait for the London Open. Do not enter trades before that. Remember, practice is key. Do not trade without practice. Okay. This is a live account. It's a contest account, it's a live account, and it's almost $1 in loss. So let's see how it does. So yeah, that's how it is. And you just gotta be careful and just watch your trades carefully, step by step. I think for the beginning of this course, it's training. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment, and you can like and subscribe if you wish. You won't like to, but I don't know, I might make a video or two a day or three, depends on the moves, and then you can ask your questions below. And if you really want to learn for free, I'm ready to help and teach you how you can be trading profitable in trading the currency markets and the CFDs and commodity markets. But just you need to give yourself time and practice. Yeah, that's important before you think of going live, and because you will end up losing money in the beginning, that like most traders do, if you don't practice the risk and reward and money management. So yeah, that's it for now, and we'll see for the next video. I mean, when I do it, and how you can learn to trade the currency markets for free and profitable if you practice right risk management, and only take these kind of setups which come to you. And I'll show you how to put the stops, and or you can also put a mental stop, it depends. But never trade money which you cannot afford to lose, and only risk certain less than 1% or max 1% of your portfolio or an account. So that's important. Yeah, I'll see you guys. So this is the Forex Traders Engage YouTube channel. Hope you learn how to trade and be profitable down the road. Thank you. Have a good one.